The Hoenn region.
Quite a fascinating place, wouldn't you say, John?
Oh, so fascinating. So amazing. Beautiful trumpets everywhere.
Oh yes, those trumpets certainly are very beautiful. Anyways, so me and John were kind of exploring the new Hoenn region, seeing what to see, and we noticed some very interesting things. While I was at this location.
And I was at this location.
Of course, we immediately called each other. Told each other, oh my goodness, I saw the most amazing thing. And then we had a vice versa conversation of how we saw the better thing. Or, maybe something a little different in John's case here. But we decided to meet up in Mawile City. Where we saw...
so marvelous.
Oh, so marvelous.
Where we saw a very fascinating thing.
A lot better than what we saw in the volcano or over in that area on the sea.
That's for sure.
But that's what we're going to go ahead and talk about. Shall we begin?
Oh, let's begin.
Okay, so while I was in Mount Pyre, there was this thing that I noticed, and you've seen the picture. I've shown you, and that's exactly what I saw. So what do you think?
It looks like a dirty Muppet baby. Or a mop.
Really? I actually kind of like it, to be completely honest with you. I really do like it. It doesn't look that bad.
Oh no, completely understandable. Everyone has their own opinion. Me personally, these new megas, I do not like their design whatsoever.
I can understand that, but I think the thing that grabs me for this one would be the fact that it has a volcano and is erupting.
Oh no, that is very true, and that's actually pretty damn cool.
But I do see what you mean with the whole Muppet Baby thing. But yeah, the thing is, he's got that little angry face, but it doesn't actually go with how his face actually looks. He's got a little bit of Nummel in him. You could see the Nummel in him.
Yes, I do like the little M that they put on his forehead.
Yeah,
it's a neat little.
It's those tiny little details that always grab us,
Yes.
But anyways, now let's go ahead and talk a little more about him in a different kind of aspect. What do you think about his new ability, Sheer Force?
Mega Camerupt with Sheer Force, that is going to be extremely devastating, especially since he has a decrease in speed, but all his other stats are boosted, so he's going to be perfect for Trick Room.
Oh, definitely.
Perfect for Trick Room.
He's gonna be like the Trick Room Mega.
Yes, and one of our buddies actually had mentioned that with Sheer Force plus Heat Wave or Eruption or anything, it's going to be extremely devastating.
It will absolutely and utterly destroy.
He's going to be such a wall. It's going to be aggravating beyond all belief.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah. That's basically all I can think of for it. Aside from the fact that somebody on DeviantArt that made a picture of him, of what they thought the Mega was going to look like, was almost spot on how he looked. I can't remember the artist, but, he predicted the one hump that was a volcano, and yeah, he very much predicted it.
I was kind of hoping for a design-wise for something much like, there was a picture I saw, it was also on DeviantArt. They gave him one massive volcano hump and two off to the side, and he actually looked more like a fire dark, or maybe a rock dark type Mega Evolution.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
It actually was pretty damn cool, so I was like, I'm hoping something like that, but instead we got this design. I'm not saying he's going to be a bad Pokemon, but the design is the thing that upsets me.
Yeah, actually, thinking about it, I remember seeing that exact picture that you were talking about before. Yes. Yeah, that's a good one. Anyways, so let's continue on with what you saw now.
I saw Sharpedo. Not just any Sharpedo. I saw Mega Sharpedo.
I see. And what did you think?
Another design flaw. Don't get me wrong, I do like how they gave him that little, like, skin tear on the end of his mouth. And I just don't like they didn't make him a full shark like I was hoping, which is fine. Keep him as a submarine-like.
Well, he's supposed to be a torpedo, you know?
Yes. Completely understanding on that one. But the little extra designs, they could have done fine with just the scarring or the rips on his fins. Fine. But then they gave him these weird tusks off to the side of his nose.
Yeah, those tusks are pretty weird. And if you look in the 3D model right there, where the picture is, right underneath your face.
Yes.
At least for me. Right underneath your face there, you don't actually see those tusks in the 3D model, which is kind of interesting to me. It's like, where did they go? Maybe they come out? Maybe they retract? I don't know, but the thing is that they're not there, and that throws me off.
Oh no, that's true, but if they actually start retracting during, when he's not attacking, and if they decide to, like, come out when he is attacking, that would be a pretty interesting little animation for the 3D model.
It's those small bits of detail that make it. And I think that this guy, you see that little part underneath his chin right there?
Yeah, the little star butt chin goatee thing.
Yeah, I was thinking of it as a goatee, you know?
Yeah.
When you think about it like that, it does make him look a little bit cooler. He's got all these scarrings on him, his eyes still shark-like and like, I'm gonna kill you kind of thing.
Yes.
His elongated body, when I look at it in the 3D model portion, it doesn't look that bad, but I don't know because we haven't seen, like, gameplay of it yet. But you know it's gonna come out soon. You know it's gonna happen real soon.
Yes. It's definitely gonna come out very, very soon. But as I'm looking at the 3D model now, from that angle that they have, he looks decent. But in the actual picture that they show, he just looks weird to me.
Yep. No, I completely get it. Now, let's go on to the next portion of this little thing. Talk about his ability.
He loses speed boost, which upsets me. But there is a little idea or plan that a lot of people have been talking about during competitive play with him. And he gains Strong Jaw.
Yep. Give him Crunch for that stab damage, but also have Protect so you can get the speed boost on the first turn. He's going to outspeed most of anything. And then that Strong Jaw Crunch just comes in and wrecks everything.
Now, I'm hoping that they actually bring back Move Tutors, because if they bring back Move Tutors, then he can have all the Elemental Fang moves, giving his Strong Jaw ability so much more power, because at the moment he only learns Ice Fang and Crunch, I believe.
Yeah, and that's understandable, but just imagine Thunder Fang, Fire Fang, Poison Fang.
It's going to be devastating. Now, if people use him and don't Mega Evolve right away, like you were saying with the Protect, get the speed boost, I know some people are going to be greedy and then wait like 2-3 turns before actually Mega Evolving him, which is going to be insane, seeing how he will pretty much outspeed anything he is going against.
Yeah, but that's like only for the people that want to play it risky, because in reality, what you're mainly going to see is you're going to see, like, you're going to see somebody Protect first turn and Mega Evolve the second turn. Because that's what you will see. And you're going to get that Crunch, you're going to get that Strong Jaw, it's going to wreck. That it's going to destroy so many things.
No, very, very true, very, very true.
Anyways, now continuing on, we go to our last one. The one we saw in the most marvelous city in the world. And here he is. We saw not just the Mega Evolution for Gallade, but we also saw a new Keystone.
No, that's true. The one that Wally's holding, right?
Yep. The one that Wally is holding, it's the Mega Necklace, or Mega Chain, or, whatever you want to call it.
Mega something.
But right next to him, we see there is a Gallade. And look, you see all that smoke surround. It's either like colorful smoke or fire. I'm not sure.
I'm leaning towards smoke to kind of give it that whole poof, look, I'm fabulous type of thing.
Yeah, and that actually makes me think, what if Wally does something... he's obviously going to be one of your rivals, because that's how he was. But what if Wally... What if he becomes kind of a Pokemon coordinator of sorts? Like, what if you see him in the
with the
contests,
pageants, right?
the contests?
There we go, the contest.
Yeah, I mean, it's just... They probably just added the smoke for the flare, and, you know, that's probably all it is, but...
For the introduction and look...
I don't know, that's the first thing I thought when I saw it, and the fact that he's, like, slightly dressed up.
It might just be his design change, but
I don't know.
Actually, this is one design that I am not that disappointed in. I honestly wish they could have done a little bit better, but I like it.
he has that casual look about him. He looks good, in my opinion. We're talking about Wally here, and we should be talking about the Pokemon.
Exactly.
Anyways, as for Gallade, I think I am the most satisfied with this one out of all three of the Mega Evolutions.
Yes, I am actually very satisfied. Now, my thoughts on if they're going to change his typing, because a lot of people said he's going to become fairy fighting. Some people say he's going to stick with his psychic fighting.
I think he'll stick with the psychic fighting, personally, because that's what he was. He was the one with that typing, and I don't think he's going to become a fairy. I mean, granted, he does have a very fairy-esque look, but, I mean, what if he's the first one with a third typing? Maybe we shouldn't get into that.
Marvelous.
Maybe we shouldn't get into that, though.
That would be marvelous, though. It would be great if they decide to bring in tri-types.
Oh, that would be a first. Anyways, right here, we look at his arms, and we notice, look at his blades. Look how much they've changed in his Mega Evolution.
Yes.
And that, right there, that is beautiful.
They haven't released much on his stats, but assuming from his design, he is going to be even more offensive than he already was.
I think he's also going to be a bit faster, too.
Yes.
Because he looks a little slimmer. It might just be me, but he looks a little slimmer. He's pure white right now. It makes me wonder, is it going to be like Gardevoir, where his Mega's going to be completely black?
That would actually be pretty interesting to see a completely all-black Gallade during Mega Evolution if it's shiny.
And just with that, the regular shiny colors on top where his head is, and then the blades keep them red.
Yeah.
I think he's the... Oh, wait, hang on. I just thought about something, but is that a cape?
It looks like a cape.
Like a two-pronged cape.
Two sides of a cape.
Uh-oh. They're now going into the Sailor Moon school of capes.
Oh. Yeah, that is definitely a cape. And look, the little fire smoke, it's coming out of his hands as well.
We don't really know much about him, but if I had to say anything,
his design looks the best out of the three that came.
Yes, it is. Hands down at the moment, yes.
I mean, it's a little funny, his waist. But
he has a Nicki Minaj butt.
But aside from that, he's it's pretty fascinating, you know?
Oh, it is. It's actually...
Now, I would say let's get into his ability now, but there's a bit of a problem with that.
They didn't release any information on him.
So let's instead do a bit of a theory. What do you think his ability would be?
Ooh. That's actually pretty damn hard. Either... I wouldn't say pixelate, because that would be a carbon copy of Gardevoir. Yeah, especially for him.
Yeah, I've heard a bunch of people say, ooh, it's gonna be Fistate. They're gonna make it.
Oh, jeez. No, maybe possibly Iron Fist.
Iron Fist?
Yeah. That's the hidden ability for Chimchar, I believe.
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Iron Fist boosts the power of punching moves by 20%.
Give him Drain Punch.
Oh,
Give him
give him Drain Punch and they'll be done.
Yeah. Give him that sustain, because he can learn it, if I remember correctly.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so. If it wasn't through leveling, it was through move tutors, and you know it's coming back.
Yes.
But anyways, I think that's about it. Oh, wait, aside from, what do you think is, like, we were talking about it a little earlier, but, like, indefinitely, do you think, what's going to be boosted? What's going to be lowered? What do you think?
Well, seeing by his design once again, he looks like they just upped his attack stat and his speed. I'm hoping that's not the case because he's already frail as is. You could probably get one really good hit out, and then as soon as he gets hit, you're done. That's it. It's going to be O-code.
What if they gave him an ability that allowed him to dodge more?
That would actually be very interesting.
I'm not sure if there's an ability like that, but who's to say they can't just make an ability for that?
No, this is very true. Now, what would something like that be called?
Not sure exactly.
Doge.
Doge. No, we're not getting into the Doge.
The Doge.
Doges. Wonderful. Anyways, I think that's about all we have time for.
Oh no, we do. I do have one thing. What would your theories be on for the next following Mega Evolutions?
The next Mega Evolutions. Well, if we had to think about it like that, the next Mega Evolutions that I think could happen. This is a complicated thought. Are we limited by how many?
Oh, by all means, go crazy.
Go crazy? Alright, by this point, there wasn't really much that I was actually expecting in the Mega Evolutions. I actually thought Gallade was going to get a Mega Evolution because of Gardevoir. I actually thought that, all these Pokemon. But Pinsir and Heracross were the counterparts. Honestly, I can't think of anything that would be counterpart-esque to get a Mega Evolution like Sableye and Gallade did. And then Camerupt and Sharpedo, they got it, but everybody saw that one coming.
Yes, everyone saw that coming, especially since they first released the little screen cap and you saw the Mega Stones and the glasses. Yeah.
And then the pirate necklace that Archie was wearing. Maxie and Archie. But no, I can't think of any other Mega Evolutions right now. What about you?
You know how in the original games, at the very end, you were able to choose between the Johto starters?
Yes.
Do you think there could be a possibility that at the very end, we can get the Johto starters with Mega Stone?
I'd have to say it's very possible. We already know that every starter is going to get a Mega Evolution eventually. We already know that Gen 6 has already gotten a Pokemon with a Mega Evolution, being Diancie, so we know it's not limited to Generation 5 and less.
All I want is my Mega Typhlosion. Mega Typhlosion.
I think there could be Mega Typhlosion, Mega Meganium, and Mega Typhlosion. And then,
Or Mega for Alligator.
I thought
Typhlosion twice.
I said Typhlosion twice. Oh, I meant for Alligator. Sorry, you got Typhlosion on my brain.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, for Alligator was mine.
True, but you can't deny the sheer power of Typhlosion if done right. Lately, he's just been really frail.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, I think we've pretty much covered all that we could right now. There might have been more, but we can't think of it, so.
at the moment.
We've examined the pictures, we've talked about them, and, well, John, thank you for having me, and thank you for you having me of the sort in which I had you.
Yes, and thank you for having me, and also thank you for allowing you to be on my side as well.
Well, there we go. It's all said and done then.
A whole cluster of effed up.
Exactly. Alright. Well, John, until next time.
Until next time.
To everybody who's watching, may we see you again.
And shameless plug, please subscribe to each other's channel.
Oh, and like, and, leave us a comment, tell us your thoughts, because, we definitely want to know what you guys think about this. Maybe we forgot something. Maybe you guys have different theories than we do.
And we'd love to hear every single one of them.
Alright, so we'll talk to you all later. Bye.
Alright, bye.